Let's be real here. The price of lattes is getting out of hand. Sometimes they cost me almost nearly $10 when you add tip for a latte, and sometimes the latte isn't even that good. So here's what you're gonna do. This is always my go-to drink, especially if I'm going somewhere new, because I feel like you cannot mess this drink up. You're gonna order an iced Americano. I personally prefer it without milk. You can get it with milk. Also, you can get it hot. The drink is really great hot as well if you are a hot coffee drinker. You're gonna get an iced or hot Americano, add milk if you want, and then I always add honey because typically coffee shops always will have honey on hand. It's also a pretty healthy alternative to adding in like syrups with a ton of sugar, and then cinnamon, like the cinnamon powder on top, because typically coffee shops without a doubt will always have those two things, and it is a fraction of the price from getting a latte or any other like specialty drink. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Speaking of privilege, I cannot believe what 2 large oat lattes cost me this morning. One was just a large oat latte. One was a large iced oat latte. $15.50. I'm sorry, and if we this is going to sound privileged because there are bigger issues going on in the world, but what? Who can I vote for that's going to bring the price of my coffee down? I can't believe I paid that. I bought a coffee for a friend, okay? And I'm not complaining. Like, I'm so happy to do that. And I'm so happy to buy my friends coffee. I love my friends, but the price of coffee, what the heck?
I understand that we are in horrific financial times, but coffee from franchises being $8+. Like, I just had to take a break from recording that video because it's really upsetting. It's like the little that we have, stop taking it away from us. And the worst part is the coffee sucks, the oat milk and milk alternatives suck, and we're paying $9. No, I need to. Anyways, this is my public apology actually to Tim Hortons, because I've been at Tim Hortons a lot trying their latte because they have oat milk now. Delicious. That brown sugar latte, delicious. And it's $4. Right.
I've not purchased any more coffee since December 24th, 2023. But back then, it was $5.37 for 10-ounce can of coffee. So do you want to see what it is now? Do you want to take a guess what it is now? Hold please. In August of 2025, for the same 10-ounce can of coffee is $7.14. That's almost a $2 difference for coffee. I don't know. It's crazy.
Can someone please explain to me when the basic necessity of coffee, I drink it like water, when that became $7 a pop? Like, I live in an area in Miami where there's a bunch of cute little cafes, and at each one, I swear it's like the prices go up every day. And the other day, I was running in before going to church with my fiance, and run in, grab 2 lattes, one with an extra shot, didn't even look at the price because I was like, oh, it's gonna be like $10. I paid $21. $21 for 2 coffees. Like, how has that become acceptable? How have we, the people, allowed this to be acceptable? I am, for one, considering revolting. So if anybody wants to join me, let me know. Because as a broke med student, I cannot be affording $7 coffees every day. And like, what if I need to buy groceries that day? What if I need to buy food? What if I need life-sustaining things? I guess coffee is one of those. But still not worth $7. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
The price of coffee, lattes and stuff, and matcha lattes are getting out of hand. Okay, I live in a big city, so like maybe that's part of the problem. But like, I'll be getting a latte with oat milk, and almost all of the time it's over $7. Sometimes, like, and if I tip $1, it will be like $8 or close to $9. And so I was at a farmer's market with one of my friends, and there was like a coffee truck, and so we're like, oh my gosh, let's get coffee there. Their matcha was $7 already. Oat milk was $1.25. And then if you wanted like a flavor, so it's like, then you wouldn't have to, so then it's like, okay, then I can't get a flavor because that's going to cost more too. And then tip, and then tax, we would have been paying for a $10 matcha. So we went to Whole Foods and got the $5 matcha instead. But like, What? I couldn't. I was like, no.
Everyone is talking about the price of eggs in this country, but no one is talking about the price of iced coffee. I want to show you something. This was $8. This was $8, and I don't have big hands. I have small hands. Look at this. I want to show you something. And I like was already paying, so I couldn't back out because like then that would be embarrassing, and they were already making the coffee, and now I'm just stuck with this tiny little baby coffee for a baby.
You're spending $8 for a cup of coffee? What the fuck? Get you a mason jar. This will run you about $1 on average. However, it will pay for itself if you're not getting Starbucks every day. Step 2, crushed ice. It's essentially a half of a cent. Step number 3, cold brew concentrate. And this container is $6.49. That's 38 cents per ounce, but since we use 2 ounces, that's 76 cents. 2 ounces of non-dairy creamer, caramel macchiato. For 24 ounces, $4.28. 18 cents per ounce. Since we use 2 ounces, that's 36 cents. Here's 7 ounces of oat milk. Now, since this is Chobani's oat milk, extra creamy, $3.98. But it's 52 ounces, $3.98 divided by 52. Okay, let's use sig figs, round up, that's 8 cents per ounce. Since we use 7 ounces, 7 times 0.08, that's 56 cents of oat milk. Well, that's good. I know what you're asking, Sean, how much did that cost you to make? This mason jar, it pays for itself. Now the ice was a half of a cent, the cold brew was 76 cents, the creamer was 36 cents, and the oat milk was 56 cents. This whole drink cost me $2.68. So again, I ask, why are you buying $8 seasonal drinks when you can easily make them at home? On TikTok, there's so many different recipes for all their syrups. I'm talking to you, pumpkin spice lovers. Now, if we don't include the cost of the mason jar, because I use that every single day, if I'm not going to Starbucks, it's paying for itself. We could say negligibly that this is under $2. And I get to control the amount of sugar in this drink.